And train of thought. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, I don't really care, it's David Rouge, and welcome to a brand new series, Once in OU. Now, give me like 5 minutes, because this is going to take a while to explain. So, this does not have tennis balls in, it has slips of paper in, and on those slips of paper is card artwork for every Pokemon that has ever been in the OU tier, competitive battling tier, that I'm aware of. I'll get to that in a minute. So what's going to happen is I have a team of 6, it's like the worst team of 6 I could possibly have out of every Pokemon that's ever been in OU. So basically I have a team of PUs, starting off on Pokemon Showdown on my computer behind me, which is turned off. I'm playing Anything Goes. If I win a match, I get to pick as many Pokemon out the pot as I win by. So if I have a 1-0, I get to pick 1 out. If it's 2-0, I get to pick 2 out. 3-0, 3 out, etc. And I win when I've pulled every Pokemon out of the pot, basically. And I have to use the Pokemon I've just pulled out the pot. You know what I've just realised? I've put the 6 Pokemon I've started with in here. Like a genius. Anyway, so Gen 6 OU is in here, the current Gen 6 OU. X-Gen 6 OU is also in here, Gen 5 OU, etc. Now, this is where things get interesting, because I don't really have a way of knowing if I've missed anyone. So if I have, please do shout me in the comment section below. At the moment, I have Hooper Unbound, Hooper, Diancie, Sylveon, Greninja, and Diggersby. If there's anybody else that's X-Gen 6 OU that wasn't in OU in Gen 5 or Gen 4, and going further down, please do tell me in the comment section below, because then we can add them into this. There's like 100 Pokemon in here, I think, 100, 150, so this is gonna take me a while, but hey, let's get on with things. Once I get to 12 Pokemon, so once I pick another 6 out the pot, there's going to be a new rule that's introduced where if a Pokemon faints in a match, I then can't use it in the next match, because I only start with 6, that doesn't quite work. So if I win a match, say I win 1-0, I shake it like this, as you do, just to shuffle it round. Then I could pick one out like this, and I'll try and show it to the camera first, but that's a little bit difficult. Like that. Yeah, that's the right way, I think. Then I turn it around and it's Vaporeon. So I would then have to use Vaporeon in the next match, and then I'd be able to use Vaporeon for any match in the future. That's pretty much all I want to say. So let's now get into the first team. So here is the first team, and we start with Ninjask, who was back in OU in Gen 3, I believe, with the Speed Boost ability. Now in PU, of course, got Snitch, it's Golden Snitch, and you can see its IV spread down there. I'm running a Focus Sash there. It's a bit all over the place. I don't know how to use most of these Pokemon. I've got very limited exposure to a lot of these, so early on I have been using recommended Spow Concept. But it's got Baton Pass, Sword Stance, Substitute, and Protect. We're just trying to do some shenanigans, passing Speed Boost, Sword Stances, try and get some sweeps going on with that. We've got Glacier here, the Regice, I should make that a capital. With Leftovers, Clear Body, which is its best ability. With Rest, Sleep Talk, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, this is an iffy set. It's with Sleep Talk, you have a 1 in 3 chance, then going for Rest again, it's a bit awkward, so considered Resto Chesto, but since this is really the only thing on the team that's really taking substantial hits, I felt like Leftovers was more necessary. Not that anything on this team is really actually going to be taking hits. This is something you should just get used to. Anything purple is going to be called Fabulous, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. We've got Lapras here. I've got a Choice Specs variant with Water Absorb, Surf, Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, and Dragon Pulse. This thing can switch in on other water types, get the Water Absorb, hit back really hard with a Freeze Dry, Choice Specs, Freeze Dry, and we can do some really attacking good things with this, hopefully. And then we've got Boney M down by the rivers of Babylon, where we sat down. Fit Club, of course, what else would you have on a Marowak? With the Rockhead variant with Double Edge on there, as well as Bone Meringue. It's very Knockoff and Stealth Rock. I'm not really sure what I'm doing this. It's a standard offensive set, but Marowak's too slow to properly be offensive. It's kind of confusing. And then we've got Marshmallow, the Dusknoir, Ghostbusters, Something Strange in the Neighborhood. Why am I quoting loads of songs? I've got Assault Vest. Dusknoir is the only one that I have past experience using on this first team. I've used it in PE before. and I ran its Assault Vest then decided to run not Assault Vest set, so I could only use one move. But here I've got Earthquake, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Shadow Sneak, which I think is a good set to have. I think once I get more up to speed with this team, I think I can actually pick up proper wins of it. But a lot of these will be going out as soon as possible. Regice, Marowak, and the next Mon as well, and Duskmon are definitely going as soon as I get better Mons. And then I have to give full credits to Smogon on this Golem set. Nugget, the shiny Golem with weakness policy, with sturdy Earth Power, Stealth Rock, Sucker Punch, and Explosion. And I really like this set. On practice runs I do with this team, so I could get a bit more up to using. So we're not here for like 10 battles trying to win with this team as I get used to using it. Golem was my MVP, most vital Pokemon, not most vital player, haha. During that, just because I led with it and it put in a lot of work with Sucker Punch, and hopefully it can do the same for these. Okay, so a rule I forgot to mention is the forfeit rule, which is very relevant. I just didn't think I'd come up against 6 Arceuses in the first match, by the way. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, and I'm really tired. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that I now get to pick 5 Pokemon out of the pot, because however many Pokemon I have left when the forfeit occurs is how many I get. So thank you, whoever I was fighting. I can't remember, it's now the next day, as I've already said. You made my life a whole lot easier, so let's get the first Pokemon out of the pot. Okay. First Pokemon to come out the pot of the series is, if I can get one, I did get one, like this, no, this way. Okay, who is it going to be? Venusaur. Not Mega Venusaur, regular Venusaur. Who, now in NU, but as recent as Gen 5 was in OU. So, well, we'll have to get regular Venusaur involved in the next match. And, like, okay, I'm upgrading P's to NU. Like, come on, you need to have current OUs. Give me, like, Hooper Unbound or something that's Ubers. That would make my life a whole lot easier. Second thing coming out the pop is regular Diancie. Again, in OU, at one point, when it was first released, it's an X Gen 6 OU. That's RU, so we're really not getting anywhere, are we? But I mean, if things work, we'll then get a UU, then an OU, then an Ubers. So, things are looking up. Talonflame, that's an OU, that is an OU. So, pattern is broken, but that is an OU. I am happy with that. We'll have to get Stephen involved for the next match. Yeah, well, I have to use them in the next match, but definitely involved in the future. Talonflame is the powerhouse of the early series. Let's just get Stealth Rocks off the field. A Defogger or a Rapid Spinner would be really nice, that's 2. There we go. That way, I think, yeah. And it is Dragonite. Yes. Okay, that's a lot of power now. Talonflame and Dragonite, and still one more to come up the top as well. So we have a decent team now. Decent. Yeah, that's it. I think. Bishop. Oh my god, yes. Yes. Bishop, oh my god. Yes, Okay, that's 3 OUs. That's a very good pull. That is a very good pull. I'm not. I can't complain about that. That is quality. Let's get to the next team builder.
Okay, so the second team, we start off here with the PU I'm keeping, which is Golem, I think. It's the exact same set I was thinking. Sack lead works really well, just 1-for-1 lead, get weakness policy explosion off, and it made the most sense to keep for me. Next up is Scissor Safety, the Scissor. Scissor? No, it's a Bishop, that's not a Scissor. I'm running a Lumberry Defiant set with Sword Stance, Ironhead, Sucker Punch, and Knockoff. I thought this was a really good set. On Smogon, thanks Smogon, because I don't know how to use half these Pokemon, but I think this mod is going to put in a lot of work. I mean, I have so many big offensive threats, and the only thing on my team that can really take a hit is Venusaur, so we got slight problems. But who needs problems when you have Moss, the Dragonite? I don't know what my nicknaming is. I've got Leftovers Multiscale with Dragon Dance, Outrage, Earthquake, and Extreme Speed. I thought this was decent enough. I've never actually used the Dragonite before, so this is all learning experience for me. We've got Steven running a Life Orb, Gale Wings, Brave Bird, Roost, Flare Blitz, and Sword Stance. We're taking a lot of recoil on this set, but it's Steven. He can pull through. Now, for the only thing on my team that can take hits at all, which is why I had to run Mixed Bolt rather than what it suggests there, especially defensive, which is what I would have ideally wanted to do. Eucalyptus, the Venusaur, with Synthesis, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Leech Seed. Once I get Ninetales and or Mega Charizard Y, I think Chlorophyll Venusaur could be really good, but we don't have that, so. And finally, we have Crystal, the Diancie non-Mega, of course. Put a Life Orb on there instead. Clear Body with Moonblast, Diamond Storm, Earth Power, and Psychic. I've got mixed offensives because, of course, Diamond Storm and Moonblast and Psychic and stuff and Earth Power. I thought this was a really good set. I might Assault Vest it. No, I'll keep that.
was a good match. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background. It's really warm today, and I have to have the light on. Otherwise, let me just turn the light off to see, so you can see how it looks. That doesn't really. That looks really blurry. Light on worked a lot better. But anyway, 2-0 win. It was a very good match to play in. Actually, I feel like I played really well that match. Or maybe it was just the guy misplaying on the Ferroform, switching into a Talonflame, which is just like, why would you do that? But sure. So 2 Pokemon out the pot. Let's see if my drawing luck continue. We got 3 OUs in a row most recently, so I doubt we're gonna get another one, but it would be amazing if we did. That's one. That's upside down. Okay, who are you? Swampert, not Mega Swampert. Again, like Deontay. Regular Swampert, who was in OU back in Gen 4, I believe was most recently. Definitely Gen 3, I'm not sure about Gen 4, I think so. So we'll get Swampert involved. That could do some interesting things. I believe, are you now? Venusaur is also RU. I didn't realise that. He's actually been... Venusaur's actually been moved up in the most recent update, which moved Sylveon down, and Conkeldurr down and Celebi down from OU. I think that's the right way up. Oh, Starmie, that's nice. I actually have a hazard remover now. I didn't have one before, and yeah, you can see how much I did to Steven. So I think I could definitely get some good synergy going with Starmie and Talonflame there. Save Talonflame as somewhat of a win condition for a match, and then do stuff. And I'm already thinking, let's get into the next match. In the next episode, 3 matches per episode is what I wanted to go with. So next time we will definitely be getting Swampert and Starmie, that's what the other Pokemon was, involved in the next match. Why did I go to stop that? Anyway, so that's all for today, and once again, please do shout me in the comment section below if you can remember any other X-Gen 6 OU Pokemon. Remember, we've already got Hooper Unbound, Diancie, Sylveon, Greninja, and Diggersby. If there's any others in the comment section below, that really helps out the series, thank you very much. So, without further ado, like, subscribe, Bush guys! Bye.